Startup Street. Now, in what's brewing today, fintech platform CuriMoney has raised $1.2 million in a seed funding round that was led by India Quotient, with participation from other institutional investors and angel investors in the fintech space. The funding is going to be deployed to strengthen the company's core team, advance product development, scale technology infrastructure, and build strategic partnerships for its growth and market expansion. For more on the company's growth plans ahead, joining me now is Arindam Ghosh, who is the co-founder of CuriMoney. Arindam, thanks very much for your time here on Startup Street. Very briefly, for the benefit of our viewers, tell us about CuriMoney, why you started this, and what you're doing differently from the 2,000 plus fintechs that exist in the Indian market.
Hey, hi Ritu, thanks for having me here. And so to fundamentally talk about what CuriMoney is, right? So the way we like to put it, it's essentially India's first money market account, or what we have gone ahead and done is transformed your savings account into a place where you can essentially keep your money invested into fixed income mutual funds, and at the same time enjoy all the benefits of your mutual fund, all the benefits of your savings account, essentially make payments via it. And the way it's different from rest of,
go on. The way it's different from the rest of the fintechs?
The way it's different from the rest of the fintechs essentially is fundamentally we have not seen a lot of innovation happening on top of savings account. We have seen in the past 10 or 15 years, so innovation happening in the payment space, innovations happening in the insurance and wealth tech space, a lot of wealth tech players coming in, but the savings account fundamentally has remained the same. What we have built essentially is a way in which people can gain more out of their savings account by keeping their funds invested in fixed income mutual funds instead of it lying idle in their bank accounts.
All right. Well, let's get to that $1.2 million seed funding that you've got. What does this investment mean for your journey? How will it help you deploy, or how will you rather deploy this money for growth of the company?
Right. So first of all, this is a great vote of confidence from the market in terms of a product like this existing. The idea is to definitely get to more users, grow the current user base that we have. We are just right now had launched in beta, and also to grow into segments like current account, from where we have received tremendous pull from the market in terms of current account currently provides 0% interest to all its holders, and we think we can really make a dent in that market in terms of providing a much higher yield than a traditional bank account.
Okay, it's interesting you recently secured the NPCI's approval to operate as a TPAP, the third-party application provider. What are your plans on the UPI front? What sort of dent do you think you can make in a market which is so heavily dominated by a handful of players, the 30% market cap notwithstanding? What are your plans here?
So yeah, that's right, Ritu, that currently the incumbents do hold a lion's share of market when it comes to the TPAP market, in terms of very few players essentially having much of the market share. But we do believe those are really the first generation of the TPAPs or the UPI apps that have come across and built on top of the payments proposition. But as and when we speak more, and as and when we notice what's happening in the market in the last 1 or 2 years, many new entrants have sort of gained market share from incumbents. And also there are more and more new players coming in who are building on the specific use cases of it. So if you look at CuriMoney, for instance, what we have built is on a very innovative edge of providing higher returns to people. So as and when the market evolves, we do feel there is a lot of space for the second generation of TPAPs to come in and build their own space within this. So yeah.
Well, we'll see how that proceeds. But Arindam, could you give us a sense of the various revenue streams you have and what your current revenue rate is at the moment, including the various businesses you are in, and how that's expected to grow?
Got it. So currently, as you know, Ritu, we just launched in beta. It's just been a month or so it's still too early to say. We are sort of pre-revenue right now. And the idea is obviously to integrate different revenue products as we go ahead. But as of now, the idea is to stay closer to this savings product or stay closer to this bank account product and gain much of the market share or a larger amount of market share in this banking sector itself or in the banking product itself. And then there will be further revenue lines coming in front. Right now, it's too early.
Okay, we'll wait to see how that pans out. But, currently what you offer is a no minimum balance savings account in partnership with Yes Bank and a fixed income scheme in partnership with ICICI Pru Mutual Fund. How are you looking to expand these partnerships? I know it's early days, but are there more players you're in talks with?
So in this early days itself and in the past 1 year or so that we've been building, we have definitely doubled down on these partnerships. The idea is definitely to bring in more products or bring in more revenue lines for our existing partners. But at the same time, yes, there have been quite a few talks in terms of other partners potentially joining in. There are quite a few active conversations as well, but I think more on that later as and when things materialize. As of now, there's nothing concrete on those sides. But yes, we are definitely actively talking to other people as well.
All right, Arindam.